relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
Welcome back to another great episode of Two Cigars and a Blunt. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Happy Friday, Pharaoh King, and it's payday.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful What You Say. I may rob your ass on payday.
Conspiracy brother, super villain, your mama's favorite, your grandmama's favorite, your ancestors' favorite, the universe favorite. Think I'm my own favorite.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time ever checking us out, this is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was their day? So this is payday. How was your day, Pharaoh?
Man, it was long as hell, man, at work today. I was like, the time just kept dragging and dragging and dragging. Then it was time to go. I didn't know it was time to go. But other than that, went and got a couple of items after we got off the job. I got me some new recovery clogs that I'm going to try out from Victory. So we'll see how that works. And took me a nap because, hell, I'm old.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, man, I went to work this morning. I was contemplating, should I go? Should I stay home? And, you know, like you, Pharaoh, I decided to go. But then, man, work was slow. Then I say, man, I'm just going to leave at 11. I left at 11. Thought I'd come home and just chill out, you know, just watch some movies or whatever. As soon as I walked in the door, get comfortable, here come my wife. I didn't know she was off today.
Surprise!
She talking about what you doing home. Shit, what the hell you doing home?
I live here. Shit.
Both of y'all had the same idea.
I took the day off. Well, I took the rest of the day off too. Shit.
Man, great minds think alike.
Exactly. Conspiracy brother, man. How was your day, my brother?
Oh man, it was pretty good. It's Friday. You know, got some good knowledge that I got, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I went to the VA for the first time in like 2 years. They're like, yo, it's about to get cut off. I'm like, what? Huh? Right on time. Because they say if you don't go after a certain amount of time, they'll suspend your privileges to go to the VA.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Heard that.
Fuck them.
That's right. No, that's right. That's what when I was telling folks about being total permanent, I said, don't take your ass in there. I guarantee you'll go to your doggone checking account and you won't see the money you used to.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad I've been making my appointments then. Shit.
No, hey, once a year. All you gotta do is go once a year.
Yeah.
But the VA all the way on the other side of town, I be calling them trying to set up appointments and they would never answer.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not about to just drive all the way the fuck over there just to go set up some appointments. But I had to go, I need to be seen today because I got a fucking rash.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you need to get this shit taken care of. So I got all my appointments scheduled. So I'm good now.
Okay, or go on sick call. Shit, one day. Motherfucker, ain't like you working. What the fuck I'm talking about? Ain't like you got a goddamn job that you got to take off to go.
I got kids. I got to tend to.
Shit,
right. They got to be scheduled. They got to be a schedulized process.
Well, they about to go back to school, so go sick call when they ask these school shit.
Nah, man, that VA like almost an hour drive from here.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Orlando don't have his own VA. Oh, I didn't know that.
But it's all the way on the other side of
the
city.
They decided to get a house on the other side of BFE.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've been to his crib.
They got another VA that's closer, but it's the older one, so it's not as equipped as the other one. So they prefer people who they send a lot of people to that one because they got MRIs and all the other shit at that versus the old one.
All right then. Well, like I say, now that you know that you need to go at least once a year, make sure you go, man, and keep that money flowing in. My main man, Tim Dog, how was your day, my brother?
Man, my day was wonderful. Yesterday I got up about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock, and my mom was messing with me saying, "Oh, you gonna be up all night?" And I'm like, "Shit." I went to bed. I woke up at 11, and I still felt fresh and did some stuff around the house and got just man, today was a good day. And I didn't do a damn thing. Just my mom and I talking and prepping for this week and next week, her appointments and things. So
Yeah.
you know, it's just crazy how, you know, as far as for me, when I come home after not being home for so long, it's like a treat because, you know, I'm trying to catch up on everything, catch up with family and things like that. So I was saying on Wednesday that the days go by so fast that pretty soon I'm gonna be like, dang, it's time for me to go. So I'm just enjoying each and every moment that I have, even if it was not doing anything. And my
Sure,
mom,
mom's gonna be happy about that.
Yeah. Well, Tim, you old. You know, old people enjoy small things like waking up in the morning. Shit.
Yeah, you should know.
Wow, bird just flew by. Old people shit. I mean, you know,
you don't know when you're gonna see the next one fly by. Shit.
Exactly. So when you're old, you
fly by, I'm gonna drop dead.
Be looking at the door like Kevin Hart. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The damn dog is a damn dog is drinking out the goddamn bowl. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, man, my day went well too, man. Like I say, I didn't want to go to work this morning. Finally went. Then it took off at 11 o'clock. Came home. Thought I was going to have the house all to myself. Damn, my wife is home. You know, like I said, yo, what you doing home? Hell, what the hell you doing home? Oh, shit.
I went right back to sleep.
No, man. I went and sat down. You know, man on the street ain't paying for no movies. So I watched the Spider-Man movie today. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just came out last night. I watched it bootleg today. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did. But fellas, man, we got an interesting show for y'all tonight, man. This is Freestyle Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This when everybody gets the chance to do what they want to do. Fellas, man, I want us to have this conversation because of the fact that I know a lot of y'all probably saw my videos or probably seen other people's videos with the beef between I'm not gonna call him officer because he's not an officer no goddamn more, Coon Tatum and DL Hughley. So I want us to have this conversation, man. I did this little quick video. This is an AI video, my first time trying to do a video with AI again, back in that circle again. But I want us to have a discussion about the house Negro and the field Negro.
By now, you have probably seen the viral verbal war between DL Hughley and Officer Brandon Tatum. But I do not believe this is simply the black men arguing on the internet. This confrontation represents something much bigger. It is a much older debate inside Black America, echoing the powerful words spoken by Malcolm X more than 60 years ago. Malcolm described a stark difference in perspective, using the allegory of the house Negro versus the field Negro to explain deep ideological divides. One side sought proximity to power for survival, while the other endured the harsh reality of the struggle in the trenches. Today, that friction is being replayed through modern lenses, pitting urban street realities against the polished narratives of corporate and political institutions. When these perspectives collide, the resulting verbal war forces us to ask, whose interests are truly being served? In this legacy-defining debate, it is a conversation about identity and liberation that remains as relevant now as it was 6 decades ago, a debate 60 years in the making.
Let me just say this, and I know people gonna clip this and get that, and I don't care. I really feel this way. I'm getting sick of black people, right? I like the black people like me and others that are conservative, that's smart, but the rest of y'all, I'm sick of y'all. It's hard to even want to be around black people, to be honest.
I have never once, and I've had a disagreement with a lot of black people that I've had disagreement, but I've never once had to make a video explaining I don't hate black people.
I do not hate black people. I know that people who are new to my channel and you see people out there making these videos, it's comical to me because I don't understand how accountability leads to hate.
You said you can't teach me, you can't make me hate white people. You said that.
You want me to hate white people. I'm not doing it.
My question is it making you hate white people? I don't want that at all. What I want to know is who the fuck taught you to hate us?
It is, man. The house Negro and the field Negro, with DL Hughley being the field Negro, and of course, my man called him Terrible Tatum, the house Negro. And I want us to have this conversation, man, because you know we all got different opinions on how we look at race and how we look at people talking about race. So when you hear that narrative, Conspiracy Bro, I'm coming to you first because I know your ideology is different from all of us. when you hear that ideology of the house Negro and the field Negro, what comes to your mind? And be careful because I heard your video today when you call somebody a sellout. So I want to make sure.
I went there my day before I said
exactly. So I got
can't
you.
handle it, huh?
No. I just want to make sure that I know you know what a sellout is. So when you hear that phrase, especially when we talk about amongst each other, when we see somebody doing something, we say, hey, that's a house Negro. Better yet, we call him a house nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then we call somebody else the field Negro or the field nigga. So when you hear that and you hear these two guys going at it, what comes to your mind?
Division. Exactly what they purposed that for, was to keep us divided. That's why they put those labels on them, so it can keep you divided, because that's what it's all about. Division at the end of the day. It's all about keeping people divided. The mentalities are different, but at the end of the day, like I said, that's all I can say about that is a division tactic. Again, we've been divided our entire existence in their system. They've kept us divided by any means necessary.
Okay.
So this is just another division tactic. I'm not saying that that's what they're doing right now, but that's what it is.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm quoting Malcolm there. What you got to say about it, Tim Dow?
It's a shame that Officer Brown, I can understand what he's saying. You can't make me hate white people, but at the same time, we can't make you hate black people. To me, he's trying to twist it to make it seem like DL is making him say he hate white people when actuality he may not. That's not what DL is trying to say. And for him to flip it and then attack black people based on how he feels, he's doing the exact same thing that DL Hughley was talking about. You know, he's trying. Most people, when they get caught in something, they try and do anything to defend it by any means necessary. Well, and then they'll twist it and say, well, what about this person? What about that? You can't twist the narrative with someone else when you're the one who's spinning the narrative to what you want. You can't have it both ways. Somebody tell you, oh, that's against the law, you're not supposed to do it. Well, so-and-so did it, so if they do it and got away with it, why can't I do it? No, it doesn't work that way. Same thing with him talking about black people. To me, he's just using an excuse to demigrate and chastise us when there's no other argument except for him just trying to get himself out there, make a name for himself. And to me, that's just sensationalism. And that's to me what he's doing.
Race baiting is always going to get you success in this country. And the way he messed up, he should have did what Chris Rock did. He said, I love black people, but I hate niggas. He just said black people, so now he categorized. When you say that, you can separate yourself. Like, I'm not a nigga. So now you say black people, you're covering a majority of the folks that's that color.
All right, let me get my main man Farrell in here. Farrell, what's your thoughts, my brother?
Don't put me on a big screen, man.
No, man, you got to be on the big screen. Everybody on the big screen. Hey, this is you. No, this is you. This is your time. Because I want everybody to hear what you got to say, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, speak
I would say that I don't believe he's been uncomfortable before for him to make that decision. I was looking at his history. It seemed like he's had a different life as compared to most black folks coming up, and he's has a little bit of privilege. So the school they went to, University of Arizona, being an officer in Tucson, Arizona, playing in the high school that he went to in Dallas or Fort Worth, where he's from, he's probably been in a situation where he's never been uncomfortable. So for him to speak that way, and him being a black person himself, and of course, I think he has a Caucasian wife, he's going to speak against people so he can be accepted in a crowd that doesn't really care for him in the first damn place. So he's trying to, cater to the masses. And what I really hate is when somebody says he's a conservative. He's using that word as a race like division, because just being black people that are conservative and doesn't say that means that you're a Republican, or that doesn't say that you're not forthgoing, wanting to have change. He's using it to say that he's aligning himself with a certain demographic group. And with that being said, this guy, he's I don't think at this time it's not a house nigga and a field nigga type of situation. It's him trying to be accepted into a group that normally wouldn't accept him because of who he is. And because the way I see it is Stephen Jago was house nigga.
Yeah.
With that nigga on that nag, type of thing. That's just you wondering how you got to have a privilege, because even they have they know that they have some restraints that they can't have. You know what I mean? They even know that, but they get some privileges that those other guys don't have. He is separating himself, just saying, I don't want to be black. Now, you seem like he's in denial of being a black person. And if he could change, like that guy, remember that joke where they had 99 cents, one penny, $1, and then one. Yeah. That's him.
Yeah.
He would have took that fucking penny and bounced to that motherfucker. Man.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I don't know if you ever saw that joke or somebody made a video about it as well. There were two black guys walking down the street, and they say, of course, you can become white for $1. And both of them had, I guess, 99 cents.
99 cents.
And one had 1 penny. So the guy was like, hey, give me the penny. I'll go in and I'll, get the treatment, and I'll come out and I'll help you out. And as soon as he gave the guy the penny, brother went in there, came out. Of course, he was Caucasian, he was white. The guy said, okay, now me. And the dude said, man, get a job. We say, wait,
go get a job.
Go get a job, nigga, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or put yourself up by your bootstraps. And walk the fuck off.
That shit is funny.
That's still out.
See, that dude was like blonde hair, blue eye like a motherfucker, boy.
But the reason why I want to have this discussion, man, because it's like that. We are looking at it just like that. Because when I look at D.L. Hughley, especially about what he said about how Officer Tatum went down to what the Horn down in what was that Mississippi, because all this stems from the Nolan Wells case. Yes, and basically Tatum is taking the side of the young white men, and of course D.L. Hughley is basically saying, hey man, you saying that these guys are basically innocent, but you don't know that. You're not a detective. You know what I'm saying? You basically taking their side over the parents finding out the truth about their child. So that's why I want us to have this conversation about the house Negro and the field Negro, because Officer Tatum's conspiracy brother, he's being accepted by the white conservatives. He's being accepted, being patted on the back. If you go to his page, man, you see a bunch of them. Thank you, man. You one of the good ones. You know what I'm saying? But he never seems to talk about what they're doing. So why do we do that? When we get to a certain position, we always got the shit on people that look like us instead of, hey, just calling it straight down the lines. Conspiracy brother.
Again, it's a mentality that's been bred into people that's been let into those rooms.
Okay.
They allow their character to be compromised to fit in. So, and again, they've been trained that way. It's not something that, we naturally inherit, just like being a racist is something that you are born with. It's something that you're taught, something that's cultivated in you over years. So it's just the mentality that some people latch on to when they get into those certain situations. I'm assuming, I don't know, because I don't.
Yeah, I mean, to quote Pharaoh, I'm gonna let Pharaoh tell you, black people can't be racist. Tell them why, Pharaoh.
In that position of power.
Exactly. Because
now we can be prejudiced, we can be bigoted, we can be, those other terms, but there's no way for a person that doesn't have position of power to create laws like criminals that benefits you. We're not in that position, because if we were, white folks would be singing a different tune at this moment.
Exactly, because we can't tell people of other races where they can live or what they cannot do. We never had that type of power. So not
in this country anyway.
So I guess, conspiracy brother, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, but I think that when you're saying we could teach our kids to be prejudiced or be bigoted towards other people, but we could never say that we teach our kids to be racist. In the term of what racist,
what racism, and we didn't make it, and I didn't make that term. We didn't make that term. But
dictionary.
Yeah, because we don't create groups to kill other white people. We only create groups to kill other black people, which is something that's an inherited
No, we don't
trait.
even create that. That's formed.
Yeah, they do.
That's formed.
No,
like
that's
we create groups, but the groups end up turning out to be like the gangs, like the Bloods and the Crips. That was actually Black Panthers. That was because they had laws in California to actually turn them into to do those things.
Now I wouldn't even say that, Farrah. I wouldn't even say that because we quick to say that we will kill one another. They do the same thing, so I'm not going to use that narrative.
No,
I'm not talking about I'm just talking about formulating a gang to attack, a specific. Because I'm not saying even that the gangs were formulated to attack black people. I'm just saying we've never had the intent to form something in order to hurt them.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using gangs as a
Okay, got you. Well, you about to give me you about to give me my manifesto. I'm about to turn manifesto on you just now.
That was the only thing I could use.
I got you to equivalent it to.
Yeah,
I can understand. I can understand what you're saying. I can understand.
Turn me to the manifesto.
Yeah, I'm about to turn the manifesto, buddy.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm X. Remember I said on Wednesday night, I was like, Malcolm X said people trained to admire their change will defend their captors. That's his mentality at this moment right now.
I got you. Coming to you, I'm Tim Dog. I wrote a couple of questions, fellas, because like I said, this is Freestyle Fridays, but this is what I want us to talk about on my segment of Freestyle Friday. Okay, why are black conservatives labeled house Negroes while black liberals are viewed as field Negroes? Tim Dog, or some we do it could switch though. It could switch, but mainly it's the conservative side that we call the house Negroes.
Because when you think of it, it's self-explanatory where the field niggers, they were the ones who were always planning to escape. They're the ones who were treated the harshest and had harsh conditions placed on them. Now, the house Negro, they had issues too, but their punishment wasn't as severe as, say, the field. So by them having the less punishment, that would give them the incentive to tell on the field news.
Hey, can I interject here quick? Like, I want us to talk about today's. I just wanted to use. We understand the history. But I'm talking about
the same, but it's the same thing. Where
the same.
It's the same principle. It's just applied to now. Whereas you got people doing coontastic behavior, thinking that by them doing that, they can get some kind of privileges or acceptance from the white people, and like I said, they'll say or do anything to try to prove themselves right when they know that they're wrong. And it's just the same principle. It's just a different era. That's all. Different tactics.
Yeah, it's a different tactic because of the fact that we with social media, we get to see how they actually act. Like like I say, I'm not gonna call him Officer because he's not an officer no more. So like people don't call me Sergeant Jenkins no more. Shit, I'm not in the military. Call me Mr. Jenkins. That's what you call me now. But it's just the fact that the matter that this guy would get up there and he would say the things that he's saying, but then when he got on with Nancy Grace, he was like, "Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am," and she basically put his ass in place. So he knew not to say certain things because he don't want to caught up his money making situation. Just like with the situation with DL Hughley on Farrah. I don't know what you heard what DL said about it, but then when he came back with a personal attack. I guess DL it's kind of personal, but it was tailored towards him. This guy came out and said some other shit. So with that being said, is this distinction based on who challenged power or simply which political party they support?
I don't believe it has anything to do with the party. I believe it has to do all with just being accepted. And so with that being said, the people that he's wanting to be accepted by happen to be the Republicans who are conservative in their views and how they think of things. We know and we've seen people in our military career like this. It's nothing new. We've seen a bunch of brown nosers that we used to call them jokers as we came up. And we talked about them behind their backs, and then sometimes we would confront them, but it never changed their view of wanting to be accepted and from other people. That's a sickness. That is something that all survivalists will try to do, is be accepted by If I can't beat them, I'm gonna join them type of mentality.
Yeah.
You know, animals in the wild do the same thing.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, us being beings that's supposed to have an intellectual mindset, you know, and when it comes to that type of stuff, being, you know, dignified or whatever, we're still animals at the end of the day. And a lot of us want, I'll say that what I see, a lot of us want that acceptance so they can live like the Joneses across the goddamn street.
Yeah.
You know, they want that country club admission. They want that. What's the little teenager that Jaden Alexis, they grew up with them here, that's conservative, and you know, support Donald Trump and stuff. He went to Evans High School here. Can't remember his name right now. He's the same age as Jaden Alexis, and his parents are Democrat, but he is a conservative to the utmost, and they retired military. And when he didn't get pictures taken at that last little convention they had here in Georgia, he got upset, but it never deterred him from changing his views on what he believes and how he's going to support this Republican Party and the way this administration is working. That's a sickness, y'all. When there's in your face and they're telling you we don't want you, but we'll pat you on the back and say, hey, good boy, good boy, good boy, and you fucking wagging your tail and your tongue hanging out, you might want to go get yourself checked.
Yeah, that is true. But conspiracy brother, I want you to take a different angle.
More than that.
You know, because like I said, you're on a different path. Why does the field Negro feel as though that the way they look at everything is the right way? You know what I'm saying? Is that, you know, we see what they're doing, or better yet, like if you trying to uplift me and like I'm being that field nigga, man, I don't want to hear that shit. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Why are people of color more accepted of that person of being the way that he is than that house Negro? Like they say, we just trying to hold my people to be accountable.
I was gonna say it's about perspective, but when you're trying to change somebody's perspective, some people that's what they feed off of, is trying to change other people's perspective.
Okay.
And that's almost what the house nigga represents. He's to change the perspective, keep everything kumbaya, keep it the same way it is. Where a field nigga, their perspective is much different than what his is, because he got it good. So why would I want to change the situation where I got it good?
I see what
why
saying.
would I want to go into the system and change shit where I'm good? Even though I'm not, y'all worse than me.
Man,
y'all worse than me, so I'm good.
They made that movie we talked about all the time, Supervillain. Chuck, you always quote that stuff. Mandingo. It's about you, Pepperwood.
Yeah,
you know, the guy got him hemmed up. You know, he said, "You can kiss my ass because you the one turned me in. You the one got us here."
Yeah.
And that's the same mentality that my man's doing right now.
Yeah, Ken Norton starred in that movie, and my man from my man, he been in a bunch of movies, but a lot of people know him from what's one? Oh shit, I just watched it the goddamn day. Harlem Nights. What that kid doing in here?
Yeah,
I'm a kid.
Bad luck.
Yeah.
You don't have bad luck around kids.
But if you ever seen Mandingo, and he was also the warrior in Roost that trained the young men how to be men. So you ever seen him? He plays some other great movies, but the movie Mandingo, when Ken Norton caught him, he said, "You caught me. You the one that killed me." And of course, when he said, "When you hang me, after you hang me, kiss my black ass." That's
right. That's my shit, man. That's my shit.
That's my shit too. That's my shit too. But with that being said, Tim, dog,
black ass.
Hey, conspiracy brother. And the reason why I asked you that question, because of the fact that I saw your video when you call somebody a sellout. Tell the brother why you call the brother a sellout.
Because he sold the land. He was the richest Indian, and there's proof that after a certain amount of time, he tried to get a pension from the government because he was an interpreter, because he spoke English and he spoke the native language. So, and he was part of, I forget what division of the army he was in, but he was part of the army essentially. And he got his 40 acres in the mule in Oklahoma. Yeah, he didn't get to keep. He sold the land here, but they still sent his ass to Oklahoma and made him changed to black and made him accept religion. But he was an Indian before that. He was the wealthiest. Him and another guy. What it was? Sugar George would sound like a pimp, and then the other one is
Sugar George.
Caesar.
That's that cane sugar, nigga.
Caesar Brunner. And you see a picture of him, he looked like a pimp.
Right.
And what a lot of people don't know, back in them times, the women held ownership of the land, not the men.
Yep.
So what I can't say this is true, but what he did was a lot of people got killed, and they had a lot of women with land. So Sugar George and Caesar, they essentially was trying to pimp these women out, took their land and sold the land to the government. Then they got their 40 acres in the mule, but they got this shit in Oklahoma. They thought they were getting it here.
Yeah, but basically you saying the same thing. Hey, I'm the house Negro. I know I speak the language. Oh, I'm about to get over. But then what happened? Your ass got fucked just like everybody else at the end of the day.
He got fucked worse.
You got fucked worse.
Because he couldn't claim a pension and none of that shit up there. Baller!
How you be? Well, guys, you know, to piggyback off what Supervillain was talking about here, what's the name? Leonardo DiCaprio made a movie of that. Not exactly those two, but the Osage people in Missouri. Those guys went out there and married those women who owned the land because of the oil. And then when the white man got infiltrated, they end up taking the land from these women, and the FBI got involved. But you already know the FBI from J. Edgar Hoover, they wasn't going to sit there and prosecute the men for killing off all these women so they could take the land. Yeah. And they end up sending them out to Oklahoma just like everybody else.
And another thing, men could marry multiple women, so he had multiple pieces of land that he got from these women once he married them. But again, a lot of these women were widowed because the information that he was passing was getting a lot of these women killed, so he could come in and snake the land. Because, like I said, they got to keep, the U.S. has to keep these documents.
I got you.
And he was such a showboat that he had to be in some paper, because this is like the only paper that he was ever in. Because once he became a Negro, he had his little town in Oklahoma that he ran, and that was about it. That's all he did. But he thought he was gonna be more a part of this shit.
That's what I'm saying. The house Negro. I see Doe say he type question. What you got, Doe? You got a question for the brothers? What you got? Go ahead and type it up, then we can get it in.
So the name of that movie? They did a movie about that.
But why Doe is typing up his question? Why Doe typing his question?
The Flower Moon, something about
over
the Flower Moon,
the Flower Moon, something like that.
That's
Leonardo DiCaprio. Had Robert De Niro in it. He was one of the guys that was setting it up.
I'm gonna have to go watch that one. Under the Flower.
Yeah, it's a long movie, Brian.
They got knowledge in it probably that I need to know.
So
what they call under the what?
It's not under the cherry. It's
under the cherry moon. That's Prince.
Moon. Just look at Just look at up Leonardo DiCaprio, the Flower Moon.
Yeah. Doe question was, so Tim Scott from South Carolina, he sells out stupid or just a sellout? What would you consider? Hey, no, he just a straight old tap dancing. You know, I could go about this dude.
This dude just gums.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
Gums.
Yeah, he just
killing of the Flower Moon.
He's a sellout.
He's a real sellout, movie, man.
He's a sellout and a goddamn coon. He's the definition of a coon. You know, like I say about Officer Tatum and Conspiracy Brother, he made a great point, and I use it in a bunch of my videos as well. I love black people, but I hate niggas. Niggas will fuck up any goddamn thing. These guys are below a nigga to me. This is my personal opinion. I can't speak for these other brothers on this panel. Yeah. But when I look at people like Tatum, when I look at people like Tim Scott, when I look at people like Byron Donalds, when I look at people like Candace Owens, the Hodge twins, Shitlock, they are worse. They are worse. They are worse than the house Negro, because these guys will sell their soul knowing that they're doing their people wrong, and then get up there and say, "Hey, I'm trying to help you." That's worse than any goddamn body. And I know Tim Doppler's come to you, but when I see people like this, that's why I say in my videos, I love black people, but I can't stand these goddamn coons. The ones that will sell their people just to make a goddamn buck. And I know I said this before. All of us can make money off the internet if we talk bad about people that look like us. If we get up every goddamn day, our platform will blow the fuck up because of the fact that we are talking about our people. But when you talk positive, and you got to call out some of them now. Don't get me wrong. Now we got some that be you got to call them out as well. But when you call it down the line, people don't want to hear that. Tim Dog, you sound like you wanted to say something. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. The thing that gets me is when most of those people get caught up in their stories and they're proven wrong. The first thing they try to do is, defend it and justify it by saying, well, that was a long time ago. Or they'll throw in there, well, we don't do that anymore. Yeah. No, it still goes on. It's still hidden. And for you to try and justify a reasoning for it, that's what kills me. Justifying a reason for another man to beat another person to get them to do something that they want to make profit off of. And I don't understand how people can just say that that's okay back then. It's never okay, even now. And especially for our people, for someone to justify, just saying, well, not everyone was bad. I don't care if it was just one. Just like old boy doing with the measles and the epidemic. They want to say that the vaccine causes autism, don't want to prove that it does, but yet just because you say it, it's supposed to be true. Just like with everything else this administration doing. And it's weird how they prey on those who are weak-minded, those who really don't care about the history, but care about who is it coming from.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. I'm about to do a video. Candace Owens. I don't know if y'all seen Candace Owens lately. She used to have her hair, all nice and laid, like Caucasian sisters. But now you look at, she got 2 comb rolls in her head going to the back. Yeah. Check out the latest video. But then this is the point, Pharaoh, I want to make. She was on an interview about 2 months ago, and the young lady asked her, say, hey, you was the darling of the conservative party. You was a darling when you were talking bad about the black people. When you talk about people that look you, man, they loved you. But as soon as you start talking about the Jews, your ass, no, they threw your ass to the goddamn wolves. So that's what I mean. You're okay. Yeah. You're okay when you're talking about people that look like you. But once you try to say, I'm not just going to talk about my people, I'm going to talk about your people as well, that's when the issues arrive. Your thoughts?
There's no thoughts. She got what she deserved.
No, I'm just talking about in general, not just her. No, I'm talking about in general.
That's just what happens, man. You can't talk about somebody and be accepted back into the circle. That's not going to happen. And then at the same time realize that, maybe I shouldn't have talked about them, because if she wouldn't have said anything about the Jews, she'd still be over there on that side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? If she would have been, if there would have been something that they really didn't like, or that she still would be there. It's just that, just like Tiger Woods, he can't figure it out. When his wife whipped his ass, all of a sudden he knows what it's like to be black. But guess what? His ass jumped fence and went right back over there, so he could call Donald Trump when he flicked the shit. Yeah. So, those are the type of people that who you are. You just in denial at 1,000%. You cannot do it. I cannot be over here. I got a little bit of money. I'm gonna change myself. And money should not be the factor of who you are as a person. Yeah. They use an analogy that you can get you a baby elephant. And this is how the mentality of these people we're talking about. You get a baby elephant, you put a heavy chain on that baby elephant. As the baby elephant grows, because he's used to that heavy chain, you lighten the chain. You go from a chain to a rope, and from a rope to a string. But because of that as he got to adult, he could pull that tree down that he's chained to. But because of the mindset of that heavy chain when he was a kid, he won't grow mentally so he can escape when he has enough power. That's the mentality of these people that's here in the South that cannot get out of that mental bind or that mental prison that has been setting us over these hundreds of years. They just think white is right. Everything else is bad.
Fair. I just don't say the South now. Don't just say the South.
I'm saying because that's where we live.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I was like, God damn.
That's what I see it.
Ooh, he said that was some strife.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
goddamn, you about to make me go mad professor in your ass
Man,
too.
I don't give a damn about that. You already know who I am. I don't want to hear that shit.
No,
Right?
man. I'm
That's where
just
we
saying.
live. That's no. You know that's where you experienced it. You know that's how everything around us has been below in this Bible flow.
No, man,
else
you
outside
no,
of it
Pharaoh,
has
no, I
just
would
been-
disagree with that because you get that anywhere in the United States. You don't get it overseas.
Okay, man, on
but
the
any
street.
place.
I'm saying that's where we started and that's where we got it from. That's where we know it first. Tell me you know it somewhere else before you knew it here in the South.
Well, I grew up in the South.
That's my point. So I'm
But what I'm saying, is, I'm not
point.
just going to generalize it just to the South. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I
That's
didn't
what I'm
generalize
saying.
to the South. I'm making the point that that's where we started at. Now, if you would have let me finish because you want to be all that damn combative and everything, I would have said then we start realizing that the world.
You wasn't gonna say shit. You gonna end a goddamn period. You wasn't gonna say nothing.
Because you don't get nobody the time because you like to cut people off.
You ain't cutting
Damn, dog, you like to cut people off.
You wasn't gonna say
You like to cut people off, man. Damn, man. I'm about to go bad professor on you. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
Billy. You see how
Give me a chance.
Hey, you see how you is, Billy? You trying to make a point, and then all of a sudden we're the enemies of the goddamn conversation.
Oh,
show. Hey, shit,
Hey, bro, man, damn this dude, man.
He jumped right up on that boy.
But that being said, I don't know if y'all heard, like I said, I just wanted to have that quick conversation, man, because we in this narrative where is that it's us against us. And Conspiracy Brother brought it up earlier. When are we going to get out of that mindset of it's us against us until we get into the mindset of it's us against them? Because you could be a Republican, you could be a Democrat or independent. And we move the needle when we vote together, no matter what. If we vote the way that we want to, all our people to succeed, we have moved the damn needle. But Conspiracy Brother, you made a great point where you say that they're using this to keep us divided. So my question for the whole group, and I'm gonna start with you first, Conspiracy Brother. What is it gonna take for all of us to get into that same mindset? Or are we ever going to get there? Your thoughts?
You gotta truly know yourself. That's my honest opinion. More people don't know who they are, and they trust all their interests to other people who they damn sure don't know who they are. So until you know who you are, and you can make a much better informed decision on your behalf versus what you've been told to make decisions on. Up until then, if people still gonna be led by that heavy chain that been put around their neck long time ago and still weigh them down. And now they don't even have a string on it no more. Ain't nothing that tying you to that tree, but you still scared to pull it down.
That's right.
So until people, come to their own mind, it's what's gonna be.
Okay. What you gotta say about it, Pharaoh? Like I said, that we are divided as a people. Some of us are more conscious of who we are. Some of us see the world as it's supposed to be. Some of us see the world as being effed the F up. Some of us see the world effed up, but like we said earlier, I have it good. So why should I fuck up my thing? So what is it going to take for us to come together so that we don't have to say, yeah, that's a house Negro and that's a field Negro? Or better yet, are we never going to come to that point when we move as a unit? Your thoughts?
Education. Until when the black folks was fighting for education, so everybody can go to school, and get and had that knowledge that they were seeking. When it was taken away and stripped from the black community, with segregation and stuff like that, that's when we lost it.
Okay,
because we already had it. We established it here in the United States. Once again, I'm gonna tell this again. I'm gonna say it again, people. The United States black man, or the American black man, the United States citizen black man, is the only person other than the black women. We're the only people that are still trying to live in the land that has oppressed us. Everybody else got the gold card, the green card to leave and go somewhere else. This is the only place where we are living in what oppressed us, and the system keeps us in that circle.
Because this is our land, and we ain't gonna give
right.
that shit up just because you're trying to bully us.
Right. But with that being said, and I didn't disagree with you on that, but what happened is they've taken the education that we have made and what we have built, and they have stripped it from us, and it's created the divide that you see today. So with that being said, what we're doing now is how you get over the hump that you're talking about, man, on the street, is getting together and trying to overcome what they took from us before. We seen what happened with like Fred Hamptons and the Malcolms and stuff like that. Yeah. When they were getting together and they were speaking that, they went in there and they quickly no, we can't have them coming together, because the worst thing is having an educated person, because that can overthrow their system.
Yeah,
we need to get back to that. But social media, when we keep sharing videos of us beating each other up, or doing something, something that's foul, or showing us, stealing stuff or robbing, whatever the case is, as long as they keep that in the IG and the TikToks and stuff, the young people are going to gravitate toward that, because that's what they see, that's what they can relate to.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. Fuck Tim Dog, I'm going to get your answer as well. I noticed, and I don't know if it's Conspiracy Brother. I don't think the other two brothers on TikTok or post on TikTok as much as me, Conspiracy Brother. I used to, but I stopped. You ever notice, Conspiracy Brother? Then I'm gonna come to you, Tim Dog. You ever notice on TikTok, I could post a video and it says nigga 1,000 damn times, and I don't get a strike. I don't get nothing. But as soon as you post something talking about somebody else and you use a certain type of phrase, they will give you a strike. And they would say that your video goes against our policies. Have you ever noticed that, Conspiracy Brother?
I get that shit all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I don't mess with TikTok.
Yeah.
I get muted. I get violations. But again, that ain't going to stop me, though.
No, but what I'm saying is that
they ban it.
No. What I'm saying is that back to what I think what Pharaoh is saying is that until you get that education, you be knowledge of yourself, but as long as you post something negative, that people that look like you, they're gonna push it. But as soon as you start trying to speak some type of knowledge into the system, and better yet, and you wanna say, hey, look at these people over here, they're doing the same dumb. Oh no, you can't put that on there. No. You bullying these people, or better yet, you're going against our guidelines. That's what I'm talking about.
No, they did it with our music. They did it with our music. Our music was one of the first that they did that to. So, I mean, think about it. That's an art form that we used to use to uplift each other. Talk about what's going on in the community, how we uplift each other, talk about, the Black Panther movements and stuff like that. And that's why I believe Tupac was taken out, because he would have been that next person. Yeah. His music uplifted people. It didn't talk about police brutality. It talked about what we was going through and how we can overcome it.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would I want somebody like that?
Not all his music, nigga. Not all his.
No, I'm not saying all his music.
I'm saying rapping about saintly shit the entire time. And niggas, you rap about killing people and all.
No, he didn't rap about. No, he rapped about how people were getting killed. He didn't say he was killing people. You can go back and look at that and listen to that.
Yeah. Tim Dog, you heard the whole conversation that we all say, and like I said when I asked the question, what is it going to take for us to move as a unit? Because right now, I call people a coon in a minute, especially if you're talking in a way that I guess I don't like. If you try to put us in a bad light, and to what Conspiracy Brother been saying for a while, and Pharaoh just said as well, as long as we keep watching these videos of us, beating each other, better yet, we will come together when we see the police kill a black man. But we keep our mouth shut when we kill one another.
And, shame on those drug dealers for allowing people to come into the neighborhoods that don't look like us and fucking with us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is it going to take? Because like I said, just like this situation with Nolan Wells, we coming together. But then again, there probably was 100 other murders of black men killing a black man or a black man killing a black woman, and we keep our mouth shut. When are we going to come together and move as a unit? Tim Dog.
And we can do it now. But like Pharaoh said, without education, without some type of reform or legislation, guidelines, anything that can help, extinguish some of this hate. Most of this hate is caused by one person trying to degrade and take away the rights and privileges that we have because it's taken away from them.
Mm.
We're not supposed to be educated. We're not supposed to be smart. We're supposed to just do as we're told and keep it moving. And that was one of the things that a lot of these owners were afraid of. That's why they separated the blacks, because they didn't. That's why they said that you're not supposed to learn. That's why they make sure that they have blacks turning on each other so that they don't have to police them. The blacks will police themselves. And for us to really get over that, we have to put the message out there. The same way that the Republicans out there saying about voter fraud and all this, we have to do the same thing about with racism. Some people don't like it. They don't like the discussion because it's embarrassing. Oh, well, sometimes a tough discussion and debate will get problem solved because nobody wants to talk about it. So they work hard to resolve it. The only problem we have now is that we have a administration that just keeps on persistently lying about history, lying about things, and there's no accountability. That's the problem right there. And once again, if we don't sit back and learn from our mistakes instead of repeating them, of course we're going to have this problem. Of course it's not going to get resolved because you're always going to have someone who's going to benefit from this, and it's always monetarily. So it starts from the top. If you have corruption at the top, you're gonna have corruption all throughout, and it's not going to solve anything.
Yeah, my only
education
issue
and reform.
My only issue, man, with, like I said, with the house Negroes, or better yet, I call them the goddamn coons, the Tatums of the world, these other people that's grifting off of black misery, is that I won't have an issue if you was call it the other way as well. I won't have an issue if you was call it out. That's my only issue that I have with these people, because if I get on their platform and one day they're talking about, hey, yeah, the black community, this black, well, talk about the white community with all these damn pedophiles. Every time you look around, you see these pastors, or better yet, say that they're not gay, mess around with their little kids. Talk about their community. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing they say, hey, I don't live in that community. Well, you don't live in this community either. But you quick to talk about it. I'm being honest. You don't live in that community either. Because just because you look like us doesn't make you one of us. And that's
why I had a problem with people supporting the Charlie Kirk was
exactly
he was talking all about everything that he didn't understand or know. But you're going to support somebody that didn't live amongst us. How do you do that?
Exactly. But then again, and that's what I'm saying, Pharaoh, but he wasn't talking about his people and the fucked up things that they do. And that's the issue that I have with black conservatives that think that they make it. Not all of them. Some of them will call it down the line. Some of them are like, hey, yeah, but the majority of few. That's what I'm about to say. If you let me finish, I'm about to say the majority. You want to interject and get in before I can finish.
I'm being you at the moment, goddamn it. Hey, smoke one for me, Super Villain. Smoke one for me, goddamn it.
No, what I'm saying is that it is true, man. As long as you call it down the line on both sides about all races. It doesn't have to be white, doesn't have to be black. It can be Asian, whatever, Hispanic. As long as you call it down the line, I don't think people will have an issue with you. But as long as you just call it one way, and you know that the other side is fucked up too, you're always going to be a coon to the man on the goddamn street. Fellas, man, that is my take. That is, I know I took an hour up, but I just want us to have that discussion.
Well, no, because that discussion, we can talk about this every day, but piggyback about what's going on. You know how I am when we sit back here and we talk. We as black folks are more entertaining, and we like that reality TV stuff that we talked about in the past. That is all that people are looking for. I listen to the people at work. I listen to the young soldiers at work. There's only a couple of them that's really concerned with what's going on right now. Everybody else is oblivious to life. They're just here. They put a uniform on. They come to the job, and they worried about what the hell somebody said about the next person. But there's a couple of them that's actually worried about it because they're getting out due to the situation, especially with this interaction or this intermingling of this other country. So with that being said, you know, like I said, I talked about my dad, you know, being 24 when they signed the Civil Rights Act. They still had people like that then that we're talking about now. It's just more prevalent now because of social media.
Exactly.
And what I'm telling you now is they will not make any laws, black laws or hate crimes for us. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And when we start, and then that's, I believe if they make laws where we have protection, I believe that's when the change will actually come about, because then people are held accountable for their actions toward us.
Exactly.
If they did with us what they doing with that other country that we're talking about, if they gave us the same the rules and regulations, we'd have the same powers. But they're not going to do that for us.
One more time, Pharaoh. Tell the people why black people can't be racist.
Because we are not in a position of power. We are always lingering behind. But like I said, we can be prejudiced and bigoted toward other cultures and other people, but we are not in a position of power to be racist at one damn bit.
Because we can't tell you where to live or what laws you have to follow. God damn it, boy. Yeah, we just don't look good. We got brains as well, ladies and gentlemen. Except for Tim Dog. He's the ugly. Tim Dog, the ugly one. He's the ugly one in the group. You know what I'm saying? They always got to be the ugly one. That's Tim Dog. You ever heard that phrase, man? It's always one ugly one in the group. Well, I had to let Tim Dog know he's the ugly one.
I think that's what Paula was talking about. What's going on with you?
But that being said, fellas, it's Freestyle Fridays. Hey, that's my soliloquy. Thank y'all, fellas, for conversating with the man on the streets. Thank you for conversating with people out there. Who want? Pharaoh, you got something loaded. I see you got it. Hey, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, y'all. Let's talk about this, man. You know, we talk about it, you know, being smart, this, that, and the third. But come on, man. Look at this crap right here. If it plays, it don't want to play.
Oh shit! I guess I see technology, AI about to see you about to do some shit.
Oh man, it got me. Hold on, man. Responsive. I don't know what's going on.
We just talked about AI. We just talked about how AI will stop it, motherfuckers. Well, Pharaoh, why you getting into that? Why we getting into that? You got anything, conspiracy brother?
Nah, you go on roll your video.
Okay, fellas. We haven't talked relationship shit in a while. I saw this shit. I saw this. And Carlos Miller is coming. He's a decent comedian. But when he speaks, he be speaking with a lot of goddamn knowledge. I don't know if y'all saw this video. I saw it on TikTok, so I got this off of TikTok. Women, sometimes you have to look yourself in the goddamn mirror as well.
Niggas be ugly.
But it's not be ugly.
We don't got no idea. Y'all ugly as hell.
Shit, do you understand how many of y'all are ugly at some point of the day?
Nah, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Shit. That's the type of arrogance that women have. You think you look good all the time?
Yeah, I do.
All the time.
And do.
Okay.
Now I know what y'all about to do.
I'm just letting you know that is not the case. It ain't.
But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about just physically attractive. Like, yeah, some people are gonna have moments where they're unattractive, but for the most part, like when you approach.
Do you understand that most niggas that done fuck with you have overlooked the shit that he didn't like about you because he liked something better that he didn't that outweighed that shit?
Yeah.
You do understand that?
Yeah. Very profound.
I'm just letting you know that too. Like some niggas done settled.
But we don't look. I don't overlook some stuff too.
We have all been settled for.
Ooh.
Ladies, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but every nigga that fucked with you was not his type. You was enough for them. Niggas say I fuck with 10s, but she a 8. I'm gonna sneak her through this time. See how quiet I got in this bitch?
No, he probably right though. Yeah. I mean,
who want the first shot at this one? Conspiracy brother. I'm gonna go with conspiracy brother. Tip dog laugh. Conspiracy brother. What you gotta say? What Carlos Miller told those ladies just now? Or better yet, he was talking to women. Your thoughts?
The truth is what it is. If you can't just wake up without makeup, that's your issue. If you got to put on makeup to leave the house, to adjust your appearance, you might not be as attractive. Well, honestly, you don't think you're attractive as you are. It ain't what other people. You don't think you're attractive. You think you got to do all of that.
Well, let me ask you this quick, like, and fellas, I want y'all to chime in as well. Do you think you just talk about makeup, or it's your inner beauty, or
you talking about the whole what?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Good perspective on that, because inner beauty will kill a lot of women. Because some of them are so superficial. They only think with the outside. They only think from a physical perspective.
Especially them two.
Because that's what most men want. That's what we see. We're visual, and we see something we like, and that's what they're gonna give you what you like. But then somebody might have said, like, okay, she look good, but she fucking annoying as fuck. But I'm gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit it one time.
Hey, Tim Dog,
I might hit it again.
Tim Dog, before you go, you're telling the truth, because if you think about like my grandparents, I think my grandparents had 10 kids. I think 10. Yeah, 10 kids. And they was in muumuus, and they wasn't dressed up like that.
They had TVs and other shit like that, so they ain't had no choice but to fuck. Like,
okay, all right then. All right. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Thank you for clearing that up for me, conspiracy brother. Tim Dog, what you think about what you think about Carlos Miller say to those ladies?
Yeah, fuck a puzzle, let's fuck.
Tim know his line. Look, that way he say. That was that fire spinner.
Go ahead, Tim Dog. What you think about what Carlos Miller? What you thought about what Carlos Miller just said, man?
Hey, he's just saying what we all think. So, I mean, it is what it is, and women have the same thing too. Oh, girl, he ugly as fuck, but he got big dick. I'll take him. You know, or he got a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. So it goes both ways. It's crazy how when you are faced with that situation and you're like, no, I don't, but you do.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
you don't always
say you're
like
not happy
everything.
with what you see, so you dress it up. Yeah.
True that.
That's true.
That's you right there.
I got a question for y'all. So how do you feel to know that you've been settled for? Somebody just settled with your ass. How does that make you
me and Pharaoh had this conversation, so we gonna have this conversation again. This between me and Pharaoh. We done had this conversation.
How does it make you feel when you realize that motherfucker just settled for me? God damn.
Hey, oh well.
Is that an ego bruiser, or is it what does it do?
Hey, Pharaoh, what'd you say, Pharaoh? I
don't speak for Pharaoh. He might got something to say. Don't speak for him, nigga.
He's like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Hey, you say, hey, we say me on the street. We say me on the street. We've been bamboozled. Goddamn it.
Yeah. Oh, y'all out here, goddamn. What's that man name? Antonio Fauci situation. Stop reading from y'all statements, goddamn it. Your lawyer out here, goddamn it.
That's supposed to be a hit and quit it. That's supposed to be a notch in the belt. Nigga, that shit lasted a long time.
I'm not fucking with you, man.
What, 35 years?
But Pharaoh, man, be serious though. What did you think what Carlos Miller had to say to those young ladies, man?
Oh man,
I would say yes. The women always say they want a traditional man, right? That was one a traditional man.
Yeah,
we have no choice. We are who we are when we wake up, and if you want a traditional man, you don't want. We're not Dominican, so you ain't gonna catch me with no eyebrows all done up and everything, with no tight clothes on. So hey, sorry Dominican man, but you guys are getting a bad rap out there. Hey, that's y'all's fault. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But with that being said, women wake up like my man said. You wake up without makeup, you feel like you're not pretty anymore. That's a mental problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So if you got to get your hair done, you got to get your eyebrows done, put your lips in, get a BBL, get breast enhancements, just get your waist snatched, look all unproportionate stuff because that's what you think that's what we want. That's not what we're looking for. But in your mind, you think that's what attracts us. No, we're just dealing with what we have at the moment. And if you accept us, we're going to smash. If not, fuck it.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy
Right.
because I had another video and it made a whole lot of sense to me. And I know y'all probably heard it as well. Women, they want a man that makes 6 figures, but then
Always. And they gotta be your height.
Yeah, but then when the guy asks them, so what you bringing to the table? All they say is, I'm bringing myself. And the guy was like, so you want a above average man, but you just plain old average.
You're not even average.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know, you want an above average man to cater to have all this, be 6'2", you know, money in the bank, drive this type of car, dress this type of way. So when the question is reversed, so what are you bringing to the table? Well, I'm bringing myself. I'm bringing all of this. Well, if that's all you bringing, you're not bringing that much because looks will fade over time.
And bills come every day.
They come every goddamn day. So, Ferry, you ever got your video to work? Go ahead, Chris, brother.
I don't know what's going on my page, man. It's not.
Women want a lifestyle that used to be, because at one time the man was the provider.
Yeah,
but the woman was taking care of the house.
Okay,
but now these women want a man that's going to provide and them not do nothing. See, that's their mindset today. Is I want that provider, but I don't want to do nothing for it. Nah, back in the day, women was taking care of the house, and the man would provide. The only thing, your job was take care of the house. My job to go make sure we got the money to take care of the house. But now they want the man to do everything. Okay. And let them women keep looking for that man. They're gonna be looking till they die. So let them keep looking.
And pay for your friends too. Y'all see that shit? The girls say, if you can't pay for my friends,
you know, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's just pure D disrespectful.
Yeah,
that you just invite people because you talking about I don't want to be with a broke nigga. Guess what? You ain't paying for them. So what makes it? You know, what if I bring my damn 5 or 6 friends? Can you pay for them if we go out?
Yeah,
probably not.
Jump in there, Tim Dog.
I want to hear that shit.
To me, it's all about, you know, the lifestyle that, you know, hip hop and all the other cultures have put forth in social media, whereas everyone is idolized by, you know, money, fame, and all these nice clothes and jewelry. But the reality sets in when you can't afford it, but you still like that lifestyle. What are you willing to do for it? And
I got
a lot of people are willing to do damn near anything just to be relevant, or, you know, have something that they didn't have growing up. I mean, we all growing up, we didn't have a lot, but when we got older, we didn't sit there and become overzealous and try to scam someone out of. We earned it. And nowadays, that's what's hard about a lot of these young kids. They don't want to earn something that they feel as though should be given to them.
I got you. Hey, Pharaoh, you never got your video ready, but I got another one for you. Because fellas, I know y'all all been looking for love. You know what I'm saying? You all been looking for love. Tim Dog, we all married here. But these women, they say they don't want y'all black asses.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Oh, here we go. We don't date black men.
Thank you, Jesus.
We can all agree on that as a society. We can all agree on that.
You damn right we do.
See, racist, I told you that racism is its own punishment. Didn't I tell you that?
He ain't lying.
I told you racism is its own burden to bear. Now there you go. Burden A and burden B.
That's just nasty.
See, if you would have been more open and inviting, a brother might have taken that off your hands. Shit. So a brother that was down on his luck or needed a place to stay might have taken that off your hands.
Nigga, what?
Now you stuck with it. Good luck with that.
That's a Man on the Street production. Yeah, that's a Man on the Street production. Y'all saw it.
I'm gonna call bullshit on them too, though. I'm gonna call bullshit on them. They talking all this shit for the internet. No, it ain't been jackhammering in the bathroom somewhere. I call bullshit. Now then you got no call back. That's why they don't like fuck. I call bullshit on that.
The reason why I play that video, it be women like that be picky as hell. I'm talking about all races. I don't motherfucker. Have you looked at the men and men be like that too? Y'all ever see that dude? Oh my god, that motherfucker ugly as a motherfucker. Real dark skin with the big ass glasses. And this motherfucker gaps in his. I gotta find that dude picture, man. He was talking about I'm a 10. I know I look good. This motherfucker ugly.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
that old guy with the beard.
No,
no,
it's not
white.
It's not an old guy. It's a young dude. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, I wish I could find that motherfucking picture. Oh my goodness. But Tim Dog, what were your thoughts when you saw them two highly classified? Highly intelligent women say that they don't date black men. Your thoughts?
Well, one of them had the face of a 70-year-old and then the mouth of a 7-year-old because she ain't had no front teeth. I'm like,
that joker boy. Good Lord, have mercy.
God said they need to open up more, please. She can't open up no more when she closes her mouth. She got that gap right there. Smile.
That shit was tragic. That shit was absolutely tragic.
And her girlfriend, fat girl with the curls, she looked like pork rinds that just did not go well.
Yeah.
She just fat and smooth.
Farrah, I know you would never, ever say anything to a woman like that. But if you did, if that person told you, I don't date black guys, what the hell would you say?
I would say thank you.
He said, thank you.
Appreciate your honesty. You walk the fuck off.
You wouldn't try and convince her otherwise.
You would try to convince her.
Why I want to tarnish our beautiful black people with that shit?
I don't date black men. Thank God for that. No, she lying. She'd date a black man if he was blind.
Oh goodness. Conspiracy brother, you say you gonna try to convince, hey girl, you don't know what you missing.
Why wouldn't he? I ain't about to
why you trying to make it?
I understand the two because one might be some sloppy toppy, but I'm good. I'm good. You ain't gotta worry about a tooth, nick, or nothing. Well, you just wearing them gums out.
Nah. I only want the experience. Nah.
That's why I say racism just hey dog, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Wear them gums out.
racism, hey, like my man said, yeah. You see what you get? Yeah, you stuck with that.
What is it? Periodontist that fuck with the gums.
Go get you some implants. You know, the 24-hour implants. Hey, one day you get your full set of
dentures. Prostodontist.
Oh shit. Man, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is Freestyle Fridays. This is what we do right here. Have a good laugh. We had a good serious conversation going. If you missed it, go back and check it on the replay. But like we said, we live. We always live. We don't record everything that you see, all the mistakes. We just be live. But if you're having a bad day, this was Freestyle Fridays for.
It's like this bullshit computer.
Yeah. We give you some serious talking points, but then we come with the silliness and the laughter. And now we about to talk about some bugs. Tim Dog, what you got?
Some what?
Some bugs, animals, dolphins, fish. This motherfucker about to talk about something.
Black and Owl Dundee.
This motherfucker was talking.
Black and Owl Dundee.
You little motherfucker was talking about serial killers at one point in time. God damn. So, ladies and gentlemen, the part of the show where we go left, I mean way left. Tim Dog.
I don't have anything that's real way left, like man the street is saying, but what I do have is common sense. In the state of Maryland, they have a law where if you see someone having an overdose of any kind of drug, regardless of who they are, and regardless if you are with them doing the drugs or not, you cannot be prosecuted for saving their life. Now, that being said,
no, you told us this before.
No. What I'm saying is,
okay,
they offering this, but they're not offering like a dispensary or a place where you can get the what is the thing called the Narcan? Excuse me.
Yeah, Narcan.
Narcan.
The pen.
No, not the pen. Narcan, which sip up nose. This is talking about overdose, drug overdose. The thing is, you won't be arrested
hold on,
for it.
but
But
where you put it? You put it in the nose? I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
what,
Narcan.
So
it's
that's
a
that
little,
shit when I was at the VA, they had a sign like, we giving this shit away for free. I'm
yeah.
like, huh?
So what is it again now? What
Narcan
I'm
is
trying to make
when
sure
you
I
see
get
some-
what it is.
Narcan is a drug that they use when most people are overdosing on opioids, heroin, fentanyl, and you spray
Cocaine.
the Narcan up your nose, and it's supposed to revive you, bring you back if you have an overdose.
You got a picture of it? I'm just trying to see.
Just go to VA. When I was at the phone.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out
No, it
how
looks
does
like
it look.
It looks almost like a nasal spray. They have
okay. I'm tracking.
It's
I'm
like
tracking
a
now.
little pen. You put it on your nose.
Okay,
and you
I'm
spray
tracking
it.
now. Okay, I'm tracking now.
Straight to your brain.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and the law says that if you see someone and they dying of an overdose, you will not be prosecuted for any kind of drug possession as long as you save their life. But if you don't, then of course, no, all bets are over. The problem is the availability of the Narcan. Now, like Supervillain, he said that.
Yeah.
It's not really readily available, but it's something that can save a life. Now,
Veterans it is. Goddamn.
yeah. Now, this is one thing that the administration isn't worried about. They worried about the money for the people who died of the overdose, but they're not contributing towards the prevention of an overdose. As a matter of fact, if anything, they're taking money away from programs that offer free Narcan.
Yeah.
And the thing that gets me is, how can you be for a cause but yet not support that cause by any means that you can to help people? How can you sit there and say that you have America first when you allowed a man to have what, $1 million or $2 million worth of medical supplies sit in a warehouse and spoil because you didn't want to give them to another country?
Yeah.
This country, and we always saying that we're the richest country in the world, but yet we have the worst healthcare, one of the worst healthcare systems in the world. And how can you be a great country if you don't take care of the people that's in there? And we all know why, corruption, and we can keep on going on about that. But the health of a lot of these addicts, which are homeless people, is important, because if you're going to help prevent a cause or create a law that's going to help people who are helping these people, then give them the resources to help them. That's just like saying you can have a car, but we're not going to give you the keys to a car. You know, it's just crazy. So once again, it goes back to voting and getting with the community and listening to these candidates. Everyone's talking about affordability. Yeah, that's true, but there are a lot of things that's going on outside of the affordability with this big, beautiful bill that we as Americans aren't getting not having the advantage to have, because it's going towards the big ballroom or some vanity project like that. So this November, it's really important that we all get out there and vote.
Yeah, you know, I was saying that before, man. The price of I think the price of people to get their insulin has increased. I think he let something expire, or he probably cut it, because I think
down to $35 now.
Yeah, it was down to Joe Biden did something. It was real cheap for people to get insulin, but now it's damn near an arm and a leg. If you need to take insulin, if you got diabetes, you may lose an arm and a goddamn leg. I told y'all the story about when I was a recruiter. The dude, every time when I was a young recruiter, like, man, don't talk to him, man. He can't join the army. I was like, shit, motherfuckers, he always say that. He's on that methadone. So they give you that methadone to get you off of a drug. But like you saying, if you really need something to save your life, if you are a person that has diabetes, the price of insulin is through the goddamn roof. But if I could get you off that methadone, which is damn near, they would give that away free. But like you saying, Tim Dog, when anything else, they want you to I guess cost you arm and a leg to get it.
And methadone, people get hooked on the methadone trying to get weaned off the heroin.
Yeah.
So they get one drug to take away from another abuse of another drug, and they wind up getting hooked on that.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Well, this is America.
And now they got a reason to keep passing bills to keep that money flowing to the pharmacists' pockets, man. It's all about money. Every decision made in this country is about one thing.
That's why
they extract as much money from
But if
people
it
as
wasn't
possible.
about the money, we wouldn't have this problem at all.
Yeah, and that's
And
why I
if
think
people took care of themselves as well.
And I think Pharaoh said this before. That's why they don't want to pass universal health care. Because they pass universal health care, the big pharmacies won't be making the money that they're making right now, and the lobbyists. So that's why one of the reasons why they don't want us to have universal health care. Because there's no money. Who say that before? There's no money in the cure. Shit, the money in the damn drugs to keep your ass alive. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Thank Tim Dog boy, you didn't go the way I thought you was gonna go. Now I feel bad for saying all the bad shit I said about you earlier.
That's on you. Shit, I don't.
I don't feel bad at all. Trust me. I'm just lying.
I know you don't.
I'm like Trump. I'm telling you what you want to hear. Shit.
So giving it all you want.
Hey,
Tell them
speaking
what
of
you want to hear.
Pharaoh, did you ever get your video to work?
Hell no.
Okay, then. Well, speaking of something that you don't want to hear, sometime before you make that call, make sure you check your number and you're calling or texting or leaving the message to the right damn person.
Wife cheating and then confronted her? Watch this.
I just realized I don't have my ring anymore. I left it at your house. I don't know if it's on the nightstand where I slept or if it's in the bathroom on the sink. And I also washed my hands at the kitchen. So I have got to get that ring back before Kyle sees, because if he sees, he's gonna know something's up.
Where did you get that?
So he gets home in like 4 hours. So
I didn't send that to
can you find it and let me know, and then we can either meet up and exchange, or I can just come there and like find it.
It's a joke.
Please call me back and please let me know what to do.
I'm just pranking you. I'm just kidding. Surprise.
I've been suspecting you've been cheating on me since I found your dating profiles, you know? Yeah. But you might want to check and see who you're sending your voice notes to before you actually send them. You know? Might be a wise thing to do. Glad you got your ring back though. But you won't be needing it too much longer, because you'll finally get your wish and your divorce is coming. Our divorce. It's fucking over.
Stop it. This is not real. Like, this is something we have to talk about. This is something we have to talk about.
No,
We
it's
have
over.
to get through this.
You know, it's over.
As a psychotherapist who's been practicing for 20 years, mostly specializes in working with couples, you're probably going to be surprised to hear me say that I think this woman's cheating was justified. Did you see what that man was cutting up and putting into that bowl and then eating it? Only a psychopath would eat those things. Absolutely diabolical.
First, I think, hey, if I put some hair in, I say, that's conspiracy, brother. No, that ain't him. That's him when he had a bald head.
That guy can only wish he looked like me. Shit. That nigga wish.
Pharaoh King, your thoughts, man. Your thoughts.
I said, when he was cutting the watermelons up, I thought it was gonna be pretty good. But yeah, he fucked that up. So I don't know.
You talk about the food. What you think about the lady calling the leaving the message? Goddamn.
No, the best part of it was the food. That was because she got what she deserved. Yeah, it was him being calm, cutting up the damn food. That's what I like. Yeah, and then she gonna turn around and talk about, where'd you get that from? Oh, Where'd you get it from? Hey, but you know what, man? She ugly than hell anyway. Go on with that shit.
Yeah, she probably don't date black men
ugly
either.
redhead, fat
Hey,
ass.
she probably don't date black men either.
Well, it's obviously because. Well, I don't know. He part black because he was fucking that watermelon up or whatever how he put it together.
Nah, I think he was fucked up because he was supposed to be making scrambled eggs. That nigga got all confused. He just started mixing shit. He was like,
that motherfucker was pissed off.
And he put the egg in. I was like, wait a minute.
He just started eating like, I don't know.
I don't even know what the seasoning was. What was the seasoning? He put
Don't say it was that what's it called the season?
That Mexican shit.
He about to make some. He about to make an omelet, but she threw his whole shit off, and he just started. He put everything in the bowl and salmon eat it.
Don't say it was the egg for me. Yeah, it was the egg for me too. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute. I thought he was cutting a watermelon, and then I'm like, well, maybe I didn't see the watermelon, then the egg hit it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's gonna fry all that shit together.
Man, he gonna fuck this stuff.
He just went straight to eating it.
Hey, he was fucked up because of that voicemail.
Oh, he was trying not to lose it. He said, "I'm just gonna eat these eggs, nigga, not kill it." Because he ain't even mixed the shit up. He just cracked the eggs.
Yeah.
I thought about. I'm like, how you gonna mix that with a spoon? Because when he grabbed a spoon, I said, how you about to mix that with a spoon? And this motherfucker did that. I said,
hurt my damn stomach.
He all fucked up.
You all fucked up. Motherfucker probably still on the goddamn toilet. Tim Dog, your thoughts, man?
That motherfucker was hot. He was so hot. He forgot what he was making. He was just putting shit together just so he won't slap the shit out of her. Hit this bitch and just put this shit in there. Yeah, I don't know how I got that. Motherfucker, bitch. Fuck. Give me some eggs. Shit, the only thing missing is some spam.
You know what?
Then he had Tabasco sauce. Y'all started Tabasco sauce. That was Tabasco sauce you put in there.
It was something.
Yeah, so my thing was like, I don't even think the egg was meant to go in there. It just happened to be on the counter.
That's why I said he was fucked up. He was in a whole nother world. He was just his body was functioning, but his mind.
He was just grabbing shit.
He
playing any of that. He was just grabbing shit. Fuck it, I'm putting it in here. Fuck it.
Well, that's why I say be careful who you call or text, because shit like that will happen. Fellas, man, good conversation. It won't be no after show. Won't be no after show because shit. Bell, you ever come up with your video?
Man, my shit messed up, man. I don't know what's going on.
God damn it, man.
I had a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, okay.
Try something else.
Yeah, try something else.
I did. I even tried Facebook. Nothing playing on the second page.
Ah, shit. I tell you, shit. Yeah, I tell you, we got we didn't get a strike on our Facebook channel, but they're not what the message say? We're not telling people about your channel no more. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, Tim Dog. When you had substitute teacher, that's what I got. I got it the next damn day. Substitute teacher, fuck up my goddamn page. I was like, God damn it, I can't let these motherfuckers do shit. I don't know shit, but don't worry, we get it back.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything.
Huh? No, y'all didn't do nothing, man. Sometimes that's sometimes
it one of y'all. I know that.
No, I'll tell you what it is. Sometimes when you play the music, because I got it before. Like that's why we have to play certain music because they're copyrighted music. So I'm gonna take off all the other intros except for the ones I know we don't get no copyright strikes on. So that's on me. That's on me. But we get recommended again. That's what it is. They're not recommending our page to any new viewers. So, but we get it.
Rock with the old ones now.
Rock with the old ones. Exactly. And of course, my cousin's on Instagram. You know, he talk shit about you, Pharaoh. King got a teenage version of him on his shirt.
Who said that?
My cousin. You know who that is. Oh, he's on Instagram. He said King got a teenage version. Yeah, who else? What other cousin be fucking with you like that?
No, I didn't see anything pop up over there.
Yeah, it's on Instagram. He's on Instagram talking shit.
Oh, yeah, because my picture actually looks better than this dude. So
yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. But before we go, we all like to give you something funny, something to think about. Or better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? Tim Dog, what you got for us this week, my brother?
What I got for everyone, and I do this probably once or twice every summer, it is the season of the meteor shower. Yes, during this time of the season, especially between July and August, there's several meteor showers that between 2 and 5 a.m. in the morning, you look towards the northeast of the sky, you can see, I can't say this name, meteor shower, but you should be able to see at least 5 to 6 an hour, it says here. And not just that, but the summertime is when Venus, also the brightest star in the sky, is also the closest to the moon when it's full, and it brights up even brighter during the times of the full moon. I'm an astrological geek, so I do apologize for that. But this is also a time of the year where between Jupiter and Venus, there is a lineup where the three form a triangle up in the sky that is visible between 3 and 4 a.m. Most of the stuff you can get on the NASA website or even some astronomer club websites. Fuck you. And you can find this information out. And trust me, it's beautiful, wonderful. I'll be on the road 3 or 4 in the morning, and it's nice to look up in the sky when it's just black and just seeing streaks of the meteors coming across the sky. And believe it or not, a lot of these meteors, go to different solar systems, and it takes so long to circle around the solar system, come back like Halley's Comet. That's every 70-something years. So enjoy the night skies. Even if sometimes you can even look up in the sky with your binoculars to see this. And during the summer, like I said, it's the most beautiful time when the weather is permitting, of course. You go to a not well lit area to drown out all the noise, the light pollution. So it'll make it a lot easier to see those meteor showers as well as other planets, depending on what kind of telescope you have. Enjoy the summer. Follow me, Instagram, Father's Love 99. You can get all kind of useless information if you research yourself on Google. But my page is about me and my son and my grandson. So enjoy the summer. Look up in the skies, and don't be like that movie Don't Look Up.
Yeah, Tim Dog.
That was a crazy movie.
Tim Dog, I just want to correct you on one thing. You said you was an astrological geek. Motherfucker, you just a regular geek. Don't just try to limit yourself. You're a geek all the way around.
I can't help that.
There it is. That's all I got to say. I'm fucking with you.
I can't help it.
Thank you for that, Tim Dog. Where the fuck you get that from? Pharaoh King, my brother, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media as well so that people can follow you.
Hey, Pharaoh_71, King Ryan, Facebook. I ain't got nothing important to say, but we've already said it. We spent an hour talking about it. I hope y'all listened, paid attention. We gave our personal knowledge as well as experience. But I would say this: your lips touch when you say separate, but they don't touch when you say together. That's all I got for you.
Separate together. What the fuck? Hold on. Why my dumbass over trying to do it?
Exactly. This is exactly how we know it, what it does.
Yeah, because I was on that. I was on that slow bus. Thank you for that, Pharaoh King. Yeah, it take me a while to catch shit. My baby bad conspiracy brother, aka Super Philly. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Oh man, you already know. It's Friday. Go out, have a good time, have some fun, do what you do. But just remember this: education is given to you. Knowledge seeks you. Wisdom is how you use that knowledge. Just remember that.
There it is. Thank you for that, conspiracy brother, aka supervillain. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find me. Well, like I always say, the brothers, I was going to say the same thing Pharaoh was going to say, but Tim Dog talked about that shit. And what conspiracy? I was going to say that same shit. Since they already said it, I don't have to say it. So once again, watching my notes. Yes, exactly. So you can always catch me at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm going to say this once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank everybody for watching my channel, commenting on my videos, telling what you like and what you don't like. My last video, my last two videos, well, one of them was over 67,000 views on Facebook with over 900 comments, 3,000 likes. Thanks everybody. And it's, of course, to talk about Officer Coon Tatum. So thank everybody for watching and commenting and giving me their opinion. Of course, you know, I got to do my next show of The Man on the Street Reads Your Comments. Oh, I'll be doing that tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you want to check that out. But make sure you come check us out on Wednesday night. We got a sports channel. We call it the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. It goes down at 7 o'clock. All we do is talk about sports. But then you want to come back next Friday night at 8 o'clock for the one that started all our podcasts off, which is Two Cigars and a Blunt, except for Conspiracy Brothers, because he be doing this much longer than all of us. So make sure you check us out. But we will have our after show we call Ashed Out next week. And fellas, I didn't forget, I got another channel I call Creative Canvas Expression. That's my AI channel. I tell AI what to do, AI does it, and I put it up. But since Conspiracy Brother told me that, hey, you can't copyright AI shit, when I see another AI video that I like, I take it, put it on my channel, and act like it is mine. Yes, I do that.
You can't copyright that shit, man.
You can't copyright that shit. Thank you for that, Conspiracy Brother. I'll be taking shit left and goddamn right, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you check out my AI channel as well. But make sure you come back and check us out next Friday night, like I said before. Ashed Out will be back. Usually we go straight. We will make a right turn. But like Tim Dawg famously said, when we make that left, we're going to drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Happy Friday, Pharaoh King.
Hey, don't make snow angels in the dope park. Tim Dawg, be more careful.
You know, who, what?
Don't make snow angels in the dog park.
Oh, you ain't say dog park, you said do park. Or pool park.
Don't make snow angels in the dog park.
All right.
Well, goodbye.
Shit on your back.
Well, fellas, I just got to say it one more time, because Tim Dawg sent me a text message. Tim Dawg, here you go.
Oh, hey, y'all, come look at this.
Oh, here we go. We don't date black men.
Thank you, Jesus.
We can all agree on that as a society. We can all agree on that.
You damn right we do.
See, racist, I told you that racism is its own punishment. Didn't I tell you that?
He ain't lying.
I told you racism is its own burden to bear. Now there you go. Burden A and burden B.
That's just nasty.
See, if you would have been more open and inviting, a brother might have taken that off your hands.
And that's Tim Dawg. Tim Dawg gonna take off everybody's hands. There you go, Tim Dawg. So I'm gonna send you the video, your personal video, so you can stop texting me. All right. So you don't text me no more. They say they don't. Oh, you muted. You muted, Tim Dawg.
You want to add that to the collection?
Yeah, you want to add that to
last week.
Yeah, you want that. So stop texting me. They already say they don't date black men. You can't change their mind. So I'm letting you know they don't want you. All right. Okay. I'm OJ. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, like my main man, Conspiracy Brother, always say, it's Friday night. Go out and enjoy yourself. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, call an Uber. Have somebody come pick you up. Don't be a Tiger Woods or my new favorite person, Tony Romo. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke.